or else they can't receive it the way that you're giving it. You're giving it right. They're receiving it wrong because you're throwing the ball too hard. And the harder you throw it does not make you the better pitcher. The point is not to throw the ball hard. The point is to throw it over the plate where the batter misses it and the catcher catches it. It doesn't matter if that's a curveball, fastball, slow ball. It doesn't matter. As long as it reaches its destination and does what it's intended to do. So do I like his message? Yes, I do. Have I looked at a few of those things on my phone where he's talking about young men? Yeah, sounds like that's the same thing my father taught me. His father and my father have a lot of similarities, except my father was on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. If you know my background, but it was pretty much the same thing. It's just that, his father said yes, and my father said da, comrade. But it's the same. They kind of are the same. The chess, the whole thing is very similar. And I really, truly believe his intentions and his message are positive and good. But some things, and if a lot of time it is, just because he can throw the ball that you want, sometimes women's hands are not strong enough to receive a pitch that's strong yet. And a lot of women are dealing with accountability because they've been lied to for so long that they could do no wrong, but yet their lives are not where they want it to be. And I think that's wrong. One thing in boxing that I love, because when I used to box, the trainers I've had two for long periods of time, they never told me a lie. They'll tell you, you're losing this fight unless you do something dirty to get disqualified or do something drastic. You're losing on the cards. You knocked him down. He's hitting you 3 times to 1. His punches don't hurt, but that's still a 10-9. He's still scoring points. There's no way you can win this fight unless you knock him out. Like Angelo Dundee told Sugar Ray Leonard, you're blowing it, kid. You're blowing it. And what society of men and women have been telling these young girls for so many generations that they brainwash them is that you're winning the fight. I know Mike Tyson broke your jaw, but he's no good. His hand probably hurts. You're the greatest. But see, what happens is you can believe that throughout the fight, but when the referee says, and the winner is, and you lose, that hurts. See, all of that feminism knowledge, all it taught you was to how to be alone with a cat. And you're not marriage material anymore. And you don't understand why, because you didn't take that up because that's your innate nature. You took that up because other women told you, if you get a great career and you speak affirmatively and just like a man, men will love you. Other women told you that, and that's a lie. And at the end of the fight, they didn't raise your arm. You know whose arm they raised? Cardi B's. And you don't understand. You're like, but I got the degree. I got the this. I got the that. Yeah, but she has a nice ass, though. And she can cook. See, they told you what we wanted. You should have asked us what we wanted. What we wanted hasn't changed in 10,000 years. I don't see how you get the answers wrong to the test when we gave you the answer sheet 10,000 years ago and we haven't changed it. You're getting it wrong because your teacher is teaching you biology for math class. And that's why you get on there and you mark the wrong answers down. You have to go to a math teacher. So no, Andrew Tate, I don't know him personally. All I know is what I've seen and heard, and I don't see anything wrong with what he says. It's a little rough sometimes, but I just can't say anything. I can't pick out anything specifically that he said. He's kind of funny too. You know, he might not be your cup of tea, but let's get rid of the messenger and close your eyes and just listen to the message. If you take what Andrew Tate says out of his mouth and just write it down on a sheet of paper, and let's say we put the quote instead of Andrew Tate, let's put Andriana Tate. Let's say a woman said those exact same words. She would be hailed as a great leader of women. She would be. See, I don't think they have a problem with the message. I think people have a problem with the messenger. And that's really sad. You know, listen to his words. Take them out. Don't listen to his voice. Don't look at him. Read what he says. That's why I like writing books, because you didn't know what my face looked like for a long time. Just judge the words. Is it right or wrong? 2 + 2 is 4 when you say it. It's 4 when Margaret Thatcher says it. I'm dating myself. Again, I'm old. That's the last time I watched television, so those are the names I know. Henry Kissinger. It's 2 + 2 is 4 when Henry Kissinger says it. And if the slow kid in the class who doesn't bathe says 2 + 2 is 4, why are you laughing when he says it? So you have a problem with who says it, not the actual equation. Think about the equation. So no, I judge people by what they say and do, not where the message comes from. That's not important. So no, he's okay. I mean, from what I only know what I see. I don't know him personally, never hung out with him, but I just know from the swipe things on my phones. You know how you push something and you swipe that and they show reels and stuff. I'm a technosaurus. You guys got to forgive me. And they show the reels. I don't see anything bad about what he's saying, and I really truly believe he has intentions on trying to make men again and women again. Because right now, women are not marriage material to men, and men are not marriage material to women. I don't want my woman wearing a pantsuit, walking like me, calling me homeboy. And she doesn't want her husband sitting over there crying all the time. Oh, why do I have to take out the trash on Monday? Why can't he come on Tuesday? She's like, geez, Louise, man up. And we telling the women the same thing. Why don't you soften up a little bit? Well, I know you got a big penis, okay? I believe me. You're the biggest man in the room. Unfortunately, that's not what we want. And she looks at him and goes, I get it. You're sensitive. You're soft. Unfortunately, I can't do nothing with that. And he said, the other guy saying the same thing. Lady, I understand. You can beat up all the people in the street. Unfortunately, that quality does not make my penis hard. And his quality does not make her wet. And he's just trying to get things back on track like everybody else. That's all.